Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. I drove buses for 20 years for a living. Driving buses give you a lot of time to think. As you're a driver, that's all you do really is think. Sometimes you listen to the radio, and most times you turn that off and you think. A lot of times, in my line of work, where I drive, I'm a quiet person. I speak to the passengers and stuff. I talk to them and everything, but for the most part, I'm really a quiet person. I take a lot of stuff in. I absorb a lot, and just learning a lot, and doing some research about some different things, about some different people, and how people contributed to this journey that we on. When I talked about Alex Haley on Facebook, and how Alex Haley dedicated 20 years of his life to the Coast Guard. And during that time, he did a lot of writing. And, he was able to fund some projects, Malcolm X and Roots. And even though Roots was fictional, Roots it depicted accurately how Africans and why Africans were brought here to the United States and shipped all across the world for slavery. But the movie could never, ever really depict what is truly going on with Africans around the world and how we are so hated, as a people. I don't understand it. We are so hated, but we are the people. We are the ones of love. We love. It's on our heart. But because of oppression, it has been removed, and we have removed it. And we need to put the love back. We need to bring it back. We do. We need to bring back the love. That's what's going to get us through. Our love and our numbers is our power and our strength. And that's what's going to get us up out of this oppression. We got to do it, people. We got to do it. We got to do better. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. You got to change your mindset. You have to forgive. That's the hardest thing to do because you want to hold on to it. It's easy to hold on to that. You want to be mad. You want to stay angry. But I'm going to tell you something. Even if you forgive, it don't mean you got to fool with them, because I'm going to tell you something. They're going to pull you back down. That negativity going to pull you right back down if you let it. If you keep involving them people in your life and they heart ain't right and they got messed up agendas, they're going to keep dragging you on in their mess. Okay, so I want to talk about the church a little bit, African spirituality. I want you to realize, if you don't realize nothing else, realize this, that Africans are spiritual and Christianity is a religion, and all religion is man-made. All religion is man-made and made to control and manipulate. Because see, in religion, they get to tell you got to do this. You got to get 10% of your income. You got to pray like this. You can't wear that. Can't do this. Can't say that. Can't go here. Can't, it's a lot of rules in religion. But when you spiritual, you on your own journey with God. It's between you and your heart and God, because look, you can't hide from God. Just like I told you, you can duck down from the pastor in church, but you can't hide from God. Ain't no hide. God, all truth shall be revealed. All truth. It's going to come out. It's going to come out about you. You got to forgive yourself. You got to forgive. That's the key word. I'm telling you. Forgiveness is the key. And I mean, if anything you want to hold on to Christianity, that's one thing Jesus taught us was forgiveness. Jesus taught forgive because on the cross, he said, forgive them. They don't know what they doing. Okay, so, but I want you to realize this right here. I want to tell you something. It's hard to let it go. I'm 53 years old. It's hard to let it go. But I do want you to know this, that Jesus did not want to die Jesus died on the cross. And he said, my God, why have thou forsaken me? And Jesus died. And he did not have the power to save himself from death. So what makes you think that he has the power to save you from death? The only thing Jesus taught is forgiveness. Jesus teaches us how to forgive, but you still ain't done that. You ain't even did that right. So you're not following Christianity because you can't even forgive. You can't even let go what they did. You got to hold it on, because she owe you that little money. She might need that money more than you do. You can't let go of what he did. You can't let go of what they said. You still got to worry about what other folks did, and you can't even control yourself. You can't even forgive. We got to forgive. It comes down to forgiveness. So I'm praying, and as the slave master told the slave, keep praying. Keep praying that it's going to change. Keep praying one day it's going to change. Things going to be different. You're going to come up out of this. One day, keep praying to Jesus, showing them the picture of Jesus, the white Jesus. And I'm praying to Jesus and praying. I'm married to a man who is taking me through. And he even telling me, keep on praying. He said, I want to change. Just keep praying. I stop chasing women. Keep praying. I come up out the street. Keep praying. That's exactly what I did. I kept praying in a haunted house, praying for a marriage that didn't mean nothing. That he came in on a messed up agenda, but my heart was right. And I believed all the lies until it was revealed, that I didn't have anything. I'm praying and asking, standing in the mirror and asking, why do I have to go through this? And it's because I want to. That's what the ancestor said to me, because I want to, and the spirits are not resting like Christianity teaches. If evil is up doing, the good spirits are up doing. They manifesting beautiful things in our lives. They moved out a man to show me that I didn't have anything in a marriage, and made it possible for me to move because I wasn't going to leave. I had married him. I decided I was going to stay in it and work it out. But when they moved him out the house long enough for me to see I didn't have anything, I had no choice but to leave and go. So here I am, and here's growth. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. They gave me the GROW program. And he asked me in the end to turn my back. His exact words were, turn your back on the GROW program. You are here to serve me. So that means I'm supposed to be serving evil like I've been doing for 53 years. Fighting this battle of good and evil, and the good was winning. And until I moved in that haunted house and learned how to deal with them demons I was dealing with, because I was scared and I didn't know what to do. And I was at my wit's end, watching different things, demons manifesting in front of my face, in front of my eyes, and watching my dog getting thrown down the steps and water running and seeing spirits and flies and all this other different stuff that happened. I mean, it sounds like a movie, but I'm telling you, it's the honest truth. Everything that I talk about is what happened. So that's how I'm on an African spirituality journey. I didn't know anything about African spirituality. I was over there reading the Bible, trying to get rid of these demons, and the good spirit started talking to me. I'm telling you, in my mind started telling me what to do, how to deal with them demons. And that's how I overcame. And I want to help you to overcome. African spirituality is true, is godly, is beautiful. It's a battle of good and evil, or you can switch some words around and say God versus the devil. But people, African spirituality is beautiful. It's not black magic, witchcraft, or voodoo, or none of that. Just because it has to do with Africans, don't make it evil. Grow.